So this is a little behind the scenes stuff. My wife asked me about a week ago about a certain employee here in the building. She goes, "Have you seen so-and-so?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. I haven't." And it's a girl that she grew up with, and she happens to work here. I go, "No, I haven't seen her." So I take the stairs now. Like I in the back, you have the elevator brings you up, and then we have the stairwell that I always take down the stairs. I always go down the stairs, right? About 2 weeks ago, I started going up the stairs because it was locked before. Now my key card works the stairs. So I always go down the stairs. And I never see anybody in this stairwell. It's just me. Yesterday, I'm leaving, and I get into the stairwell, and we're on the 4th floor, and I'm walking down the stairwell, and it's quiet, and all of a sudden I hear like high heel shoes like walking up the stairwell. I'm like, oh my God. Now keep in mind, it's like 11:30. You know what I mean? Like if it was early in the morning, it'd be kind of scary, you know?
Yeah.
But so I hear these high heel shoes walking up. And I'm walking down, and then finally our paths cross, and it's her, the woman that my wife grew up with. I'm like, oh, I go, hey. She goes, hey. And she keeps walking up, and I walk down, and I can't wait to tell my wife, hey, she's still here. She still works here. So I walk down, and I stop, and I can hear her continue walking up to the 4th floor, and I grab my phone to text my wife that, hey, she's still here. And I hear the woman get to the door on the 4th floor, and, before you open the door to come into our floor, I hear like, right? And I'm like, oh yeah, it's 4th floor. It's a workout, right?
It's tough to get up those. I mean, yeah.
And then she rips the biggest fart in the world that echoes in the hallway.
Amazing.
It's like,
I mean, I get it. You want to get that out before you go into the workplace.
Yeah. And then you hear her go like this. She goes, and then she kicks open the door. And I was like, oh my God, she doesn't know that I'm down here. She thinks I live. And it echoed through the whole stairwell. And I can't stop thinking about it. So I text my wife and go, hey, she still works here, and she just ripped the biggest toot.
It's so funny coming from you, John Jay, because you toot every day, 200 times a day.
And they are very loud.
To be shocked by someone else's toot.
And of all the people to fart in front of, John Jay's not the one you want, because that word's going to get out.
But that's the thing about toots. They're funny.
They are.
And especially when you hear it and it's unexpected.
Yeah.
If you're in a yoga class, someone farts, it's funny.
She might have been surprised by that, because you probably don't think that's going to escape going up the stairs, right? So
I don't
she
think
might have been surprised.
No, I think the way there was force.
Oh, so
it wasn't her. It was
leaned into it.
Yeah, it was big. I'm surprised. Maybe I don't know if Kyle would hear it with her hearing.
Probably
your
wouldn't.
hearing and my hearing is going. But what happened to you yesterday with your hearing?
It was so dumb. So I'm sitting there and I'm having a conversation with my husband, and let me give you a little bit of background. So lately he's been on this it's not really like a diet, but he's eating totally differently. He's eating less carbs and less other things, just a lot more protein and whatever. And so I've kind of been joking with him about it. The other night we were at dinner and I was like, how's the Atkins diet going? And he's like, it's not the Atkins diet. And so, so that's kind of been a topic of conversation with us. So just yesterday, he said something, and because I said, what's that package on the counter? And he said, it's my gluten-free surprise. And I was like, now you're gluten-free? It's your gluten-free surprise? And he gives me the strangest look. He's like, what did you just say? I said, didn't you just say it's your gluten-free surprise? Now I'm confused. I can't keep up with your eating habits lately. And he's like, I said it's my free gift from Whoop, which is not even close.
That doesn't rhyme with any of that.
Whoop is that fitness tracker band, right?
Yes, and apparently he's a member, and every month he gets to pick a new prize or whatever, and he got a new band sent to him. And I was like, so it didn't even sound close to gluten-free?
Gluten-free surprise.
It's no, this is getting really bad. And I was like, in my defense, the landscaper's in the backyard, and I can hear his
Sure.
You know what I mean?